Build your sales process. Understanding the sales cycle in Zoho CRM. There's a sales cycle in every business. Although selling might go through different stages in various companies, there's a pattern that we all follow that defines the sales cycle. A sales cycle can generally be defined as the different stages from acquiring leads to closing a deal. The stages include prospecting, qualification, initial contact, offering, negotiating, and closing. Lead capturing is the first step that most businesses would take in a sales cycle. You may run campaigns and visit trade shows to collect leads from various other sources to fill your sales pipeline. Prospecting. Once you have the list of leads, the initial contact starts. Some of them may be interested in listening to what you have to offer, while others may not even qualify for the next stage. The plan would be to create a database of potential customers who might at some point buy what you offer. Connecting. In this next step of your sales cycle, you would gather all the information about the prospect's requirements. You may connect with the prospects via emails, calls, or even social media to share what you offer and find out if they're interested to know more. Offering. The previous step will greatly help you in understanding and building a presentation that will address the business requirements of the prospect. At this stage, your team needs to tailor your proposal according to the prospect's needs. Negotiating. Even with the best offerings, your prospects may hesitate and object to the price, delivery timeframe, or terms. For this stage, your sales teams need to stay positive and be prepared in handling the situation to speed up the process and to push the deal further through the sales pipeline. Closing. And finally, it's time to close the deal when the purchase is made or a contract is signed. Now, to put it in perspective, let's see how an ideal sales cycle can be mapped and implemented in your Zoho CRM account. The primary modules that will capture the sales cycle in your CRM account are leads, contacts, accounts, deals, and activities. The leads module is where all your lead information is captured. You can import a bunch of leads that were collected from trade shows and campaigns, or gather them via web forms. You can also directly add a lead from the Facebook or Twitter accounts of your company when they're integrated with your CRM account. Next, it's essential to find out the best opportunities that might give you a winning deal. As the primary means of communication, emails can be sent and associated to leads by configuring IMAP or POP accounts within your CRM account. Additionally, make use of the Activities module to create tasks and events, and also to register call logs. These details can be associated with each lead. Your initial contact matters here since you're looking out for the leads that have a high chance of becoming a customer, and most importantly, a long-time and loyal one. Now, once you qualify a lead, it can be converted to a contact, account, and deal. Contacts are people with whom you communicate for a business opportunity. They can be the decision makers in a company, administrators, or even partners. Accounts, on the other hand, are companies or departments within a company that your organization is currently doing business with or plans to do business with in the future. Understanding the requirements of the prospects and connecting with them will help you identify a potential customer. So you could identify a potential customer as early as converting a lead and create a deal to track the various stages the deal goes through in the sales pipeline. Finally, the deal can be marked as closed won or lost. Initial stages in your sales process. Now that we've covered an ideal sales cycle in Zoho CRM, let's discuss the initial stage in a sales process, the lead management. The cycle goes like this: lead capturing, distributing, tracking, nurturing, and finally, converting. Plan on how you would like to implement these stages in your CRM account. Lead capturing. First, list down the various sources that your leads come from and how you can capture it all within the leads module. Adding leads manually is not feasible, and automating lead capturing can ensure that you don't miss out on the details collected from the source. For example, leads generated from web forms in your website can be directly captured when your prospect submits the form. Customers today have a presence on social media, so integrating Facebook and Twitter within your CRM account can be of really interesting use. Lead distribution. Secondly, decide how you would like to assign these leads among your sales teams. Do you want to assign leads with a high potential to an experienced sales rep, or do you want to apply a round-robin method as well? Assignment rules can help you distribute leads to various team members. This automation can make sure that you reduce the response time and leads are appropriately distributed within the team. Lead tracking. Next, determine the components that you want to track and measure from the data that you have in the leads module. For example, you may want to know the average time taken for leads to get qualified and converted, or the number of leads that you receive from a particular source or industry. Create these reports or filter it out in a list view to analyze. Lead nurture. Then, list out ways to constantly engage with the leads across different channels. Not all leads are interested right away to make a purchase. You may want to identify such leads to put them in the lead nurturing cycle. Emails, calls, and social media will assist you in communicating at the right time, as timing is essential. Lead conversion. And lastly, decide your conversion point. Your sales cycle may require you to fulfill certain criteria before you qualify a lead. Say for digital marketing campaigns, filling up the survey or a contact us form on the landing page is a good conversion point. In a trade show, requesting a demo and exchanging business cards can also be a conversion point for your business. Configure and mandate these in CRM so that sales teams adhere to the defined process. From here, there are two main components that primarily cover the sales cycle implementation: lead conversion mapping and deal stage customization and stage probability mapping. As seen before, the initial information collected for a lead can be distributed to a contact, account, and deal. Zoho CRM comes with a pre-built lead conversion process where a qualified lead can be converted. All the details of the person are stored as a contact, and the details of the company are captured as an account. If the lead is all ready to give you a deal, you can create a deal record as well during the lead conversion. The key is to map all the fields from leads to contacts, accounts, and deals modules. Well, since not all businesses follow the same process, customizing the deal stages and creating a sales pipeline is significant. The deal stages in your business may be in line with prospecting, demo scheduled, need analysis, qualified, negotiation, and closed, won, or lost. When it does not match, you have the flexibility to change them as you need. Adding to that is the flexibility to change the stage probability mapping. Deal stages help you identify where the prospect is in the sales pipeline and tells you the likelihood of a sale. Identify the deal stages and its willing probability to configure in your CRM account. So say for instance in the proposal stage, there's a 75% chance of closing the deal, and in the negotiation stage, there's a 90% chance. When the stages are mapped to the probability of a sale like this, it gives visibility into your forecasts and your targets. So let's summarize what we've learned. Sales cycle is different for every business. You need to identify and define the stages included from acquiring leads to closing a deal. Map these stages with the functionalities in Zoho CRM to implement them in your business account. Get the lead management sorted as it's the first stage in your sales process. And finally, go over the lead conversion strategies and deal probability mapping to get the sales process in place, from lead capturing to closing a deal.